Where are Carol and Patty?
What is the deal with everyone worrying so much? What are both of your plans after this?
I'm going with you, of course. Like I said, I've decided to stick with you guys while I research the air krene.
Right.
I want to go with you as well, Yuri. Now that we know the hunting blades are out to get Judith, we've got to try and help her.
We're not obligated to do anything for her.
Judith shared in our travels. She's one of us.
She also destroyed the Blastia on the ship.
But...
I'm not going out on any mercy mission. I told you I need to set things straight, right?
Yuri...
What does Judy know? What doesn't she know? I'm gonna see that she comes clean about all of it. I have to find out where this guild stands.
Well, we might just end up saving her along the way.
You two are worried about her. I knew it.
What are you talking about? We might, is all I said. Anyway, with all this talk about setting the guild straight, is the fearless leader himself gonna come?
It'll take more than this to keep him down. He'll come.
Oh, Patty's here.
Did you have a look at what your grandpa left behind?
I engraved it all firmly in my memory.
So did it help you remember anything?
It doesn't look like things are gonna go quite so well. But I can't let myself get discouraged by something like that.
Yeah, that's right.
Is it okay for me to be with you guys a little longer?
I don't mind. Okay, let's go.
What should we do about Raven?
He couldn't come now. He can't turn his back on this town. They lost the Dawn.
You're probably right. The old man has his own agenda to take care of.
I'm gonna miss him.
Think who you're talking about. That guy might just pop up when you least expect it.
So where is this Mount Temza anyway?
My guess is that it's somewhere north of the sands of Kogor. She mentioned something about living with Baul on a mountain to the north of a desert.
There certainly are plenty of mountains in the northern regions of Desier.
Well, let's start there and see where it takes us.
We'll be going to Désert by ship. Looks like that's where I come in.
All right, let's head to the ship.
Carol!
Wait! I'm coming with you.
I might not fully understand the things that Dawn wanted to tell me yet, but Brave Vesperia is our guild. So I've got to come with you guys.
Carol.
I think if I ran away, if I abandoned my friends, that'd be the end. I couldn't come back. That's why I've got to go. Please let me come too.
Of course. You're the boss of this outfit, Captain.
Yuri, thanks. But don't call me boss anymore. I haven't done anything to earn that title yet. Until you really think I'm a boss. Until I don't feel embarrassed when someone calls me boss. I'll just do my part as a fellow member of Brave Vesperia.
Understood, Carol. Not a bad plan.
All right.
It never ends with these guilds. Bunch of hot-headed idiots.
That's exactly what's so good about the guilds, I think.
Yeah. Quite juvenile, isn't it?
Ah! Hey, old man!
Ah, how glorious is youth!
What are you up to?
Huh? Something wrong with my being here?
Well, don't you have your hands full with the Dawn's passing and everything?
You know, it all just seemed a little too bothersome, so I ducked out.
But you owe a lot to the Dawn. Aren't you sad?
Sad? I cried and cried till my throat was hoarse, and there wasn't a tear left in me.
Funny, it doesn't show on you at all.
Huh. So not even Raven the Great can bear to ignore the Dawn's parting words.
What are you talking about? You heard me, didn't you? That burden's too heavy for this beast. I'm sure they'll be able to take care of that piece of business just fine without me.
All right, we'll leave it at that.
Oh man, these kids today, I tell you.
Traveling in a group is loads of fun. It's so lively.
This isn't lively, it's rowdy. Didn't I tell you that before?
So now we can depart for Desier, right?
Huh? Why are we going back there?
That's a pretty good hunch you had there. Mount Thames is north of the Sansa Kagor. There's a Crydian city there, if memory serves.
And why would you know something like that?
Well, I'm over twice your age, so of course I know twice as many things.
Right.
So are we going or aren't we?
Can we get to the north of Kagor by boat?
Guess we'll have to see when we get there.
Hoist the sails! The Fiertia is off to sea!
Man, could you be any weaker?
Don't let him trip you up.
Concealed wave!
Annihilate the foes of Ducati.
Alright, who's next?
Blade of noble light. Overpower even indestructible evil.
Concealed wave!
Repeat! Your tail?
I'll do my best.
Like this!
Power that tries soul shattering.
My magic
Oh, silver light.
Here! Alright, here!
I'm okay.
This is the end for you.
You're gone!
Brilliant
Here!
angels grant us your favor.
This is the end for you.
Nurse.
What the? Die!
This is the end for you.
Oh, power that tries soul
Beating of the
shattering.
earth.
You're gone!
Utilize thy body to crush my enemies.
Let's go. Yeah, I feel good.
And here we are. Welcome to Mount Temza.
These are human footprints, right? There sure are a lot of them.
Could it be the hunting blades?
That, or it might be the Knights.
But why would the knights be here?
Well, Flynn was looking for Apatheia too. If that's what the hunting blades are doing here, then the Knights could be here for the same reason.
Why is everyone scrambling to get their hands on Apatheia all of a sudden?
It was so pretty, all sparkly and glittery. I'm sure it's incredibly valuable.
We never had the chance to get an explanation from the Dawn.
If Judy will clue us in on what she knows, things might clear up.
Judy, I wonder if she'll tell us.
I don't know. It's up to her whether she'll talk or not. Of course, if she decides not to.
Yuri?
Hey, you guys, come look at this! This is crazy!
What the heck is this? The mountain's been flattened.
What could have happened?
Is there really supposed to be a town here?
Well, it was here 10 years ago. That I'm sure of. But I can't vouch for what's happened since then.
10 years? That's quite a ways back. What were you doing way out here?
Well...
That voice. Is that you, freak?
Here's hoping everything's all right.
Let's hurry.
It's even worse from up close.
I've never seen a hole this big before.
There's no way this could have happened naturally.
It looks like something exploded here.
An explosion! Are there monsters that can do something like this?
They were, but those monsters were all wiped out.
What do you mean, wiped out?
What you see here, this was a battleground in the Great War.
What? Really?
So that means humans and Entelekea fought here. The humans were victorious, but there were scarcely any survivors. The facts behind the war are shrouded in darkness. Not even the official government histories give many details about what happened.
So the Entelekea did this to the mountains. Terrible power.
The Great War. 10 years ago.
That must have been when you were a baby, Patty.
But this is the first time I've heard that a battle took place here.
The Empire's kept a pretty tight hold on information about it. They've got a lot of secrets. You should know that by now.
Thought it was strange that monsters would wage war against humans, but...
What they didn't want us to know was that those monsters were actually Aque.
You sure know a lot about this stuff, Raven.
You come across a lot if you live long enough, kiddies.
Okay, enough history lessons. We came here so we could look for Judy.
The monster's voice we heard just now. What if they've already got Judith cornered?
Judy's really strong. There's no way she'll go down easily.
Of course not. Besides, I've got to give that dragon freak a beat down. I can't let a monster beat me to the punch.
Yeah.
Let's hurry. Oh, power that shine! Brilliant angels grant us your favor.
All right, here we go.
Yay!
I gotta try and keep up.
Alright, who's next? Meet thy judgment upon the evil before me!
Fire havoc!
Oh, power that tries souls shine!
That's over.
Let's eliminate them!
Come, oh Silverlight! The disturbing
Angel unleashed! Meet thy judgment upon the evil before me!
holy power, come to me! First aid!
Caprice of innocent waters!
Life! Healing circle!
Beating of the earth! Sacrifice thy body to crush my enemies! You thought you could win? Too bad. Caprice of innocent waters!
You're gone!
Second rage! All right, here we go.
Yay!
All right.
You're gone!
My magic hungers for its prey. Of innocent waters. Oh, sharpened rage. Get through that which blocks our future.
Arise, O light of light!
Sharpened rage.
Healing circle!
My magic hunger.
Let's go.
We do battle with all our might!
This is the end of your first day.
Brilliant angels grant us your favor! Nurse!
This is the end for you. Grant them thy undefiled purity.
I have to keep going!
Spread. All right, here we go.
Yay!
your doom.
Oh, beating up the hammer!
Holy power, talk to me! First aid! Oh, brilliant angels, grant us your favor!
Sharpened rage!
Let's go. Hold still. I'll make this quick.
Oh, din of this modest land! Annihilate the vulgar before me! Nurse! Oh, beating of the earth! Sacrifice thy body to crush my enemies! You thought you could win? Too bad.
Yuri, what's the matter?
I was just thinking about what Judy said. Bowel saved me during the war. I just realized that maybe she was talking about the Great War when she said that.
So maybe she fought against the Empire with that dragon freak during the Great War?
It'd be kind of sad if Judy was an enemy of mankind.
Maybe Raven can tell us. You fought in the Great War, didn't you, old man?
Huh? Why?
I think only someone who was on the scene would know so much about the war.
Really? But there weren't supposed to be very many survivors, right?
Very true. I thought I was gonna die back then, too. If only I died then, things would have been so much easier, too.
If only you died. What a weird thing to say.
So, did you ever see Judith during the war?
No, not a chance. I may be a player, but 10-year-old girls are definitely off limits for me.
Oh, jeez.
Then it sounds like Judy didn't participate in the war.
Right. I mean, if it was 10 years ago, she'd be 9. That's even younger than me.
I feel like I never saw Baul either. Maybe they ran away from the battle?
So it was really the Antilakea who fought in the battle?
Yes, I guess so. Though at the time, we thought they were only a really terrible breed of monsters.
But wow, you were really in the war, huh, Raven? That's so cool. I thought only Imperial Knights fought in the war.
Maybe I'll tell you more about it when you're older.
Man, could you be any weaker?
Don't get cocky.
Brutal Bay!
Oh, incandescent locust, annihilate the vulgar before me.
You're gone!
Oh, disturbing power you unleash. Meet my judgment before me.
Brutal Bay! All right, who's next?
Yeah!
Oh, beating of the earth, sacrifice thy body to crush my enemies. All right, here we go. Yay! All right!
You're gone! You're gone!
Arise, a light of life! Healing circle!
Oh, come on!
Fire havoc! All right, who's next?
Arise, a light of life! Healing circle!
Den of this modest land! Okay, the sign of victory!
Yeah!
Yay! Let's eliminate them!
Arise, a light of life!
protect me while I'm casting. Okay! Now my clothes are all dirty.
This is the end for you!
Spread the
You're gone!
This is a Critian city? More like the remains of one.
There might be some treasure around here.
What do you think Judith would come here for?
Suppose it wouldn't make much sense to say she was feeling homesick.
The hunting blades!
Judith! You.
Damn you! Go inform Tyson and Nan!
Hey! Nobody lays a hand on one of our own. If she's broken our laws, we'll settle this amongst ourselves. Now get out of here.
We're only trying to follow a monster we're hunting.
This doesn't involve you.
Okay, this is getting us nowhere. Let me at him!
You're right. It's just a waste of time trying to talk sense to people like this.
Anyone who interrupts our conversation is gonna be taking a long nap.
Leave. Now. Or do you really want to do this?
Judith! You followed me here.
Yeah, we're here to settle things for the sake of the guild.
Judith, tell us everything you know.
Why you destroyed the Blastia. About the Apatheia and the Entelikeia, their relationship to Pharaoh. All of it.
And even though you're one of us, your answers will decide your fate.
Punish the unjust, was it? Honestly, I don't know if that's really a good thing or not. You've already come this far. I suppose there's no going back now. Come.
Yuri, what did you mean about Judy's fate?
If there's one thing the Dawn's last moments taught me, if a part is infected, you cut it off before it infects the whole. Even if it's a comrade, an Entelikeia.
You mean even if it's Flynn or Pharaoh?
Yeah. It's the path I've chosen for myself. The hunting blades again?
We didn't just cross paths this time. We're after the same thing. We just might have to fight.
If it does come to that, you guys don't have to worry about me. But we can't keep Judith waiting. Let's go!
Carol,
Our boy's growing up.
Yeah,
isn't there some way we can avoid fighting the hunting blades?
I hope so, but it's pretty much up to them.
Yup.
This looks easy.
Don't get careless.
Oh, brilliant angels, grant us your favor. It's an attack. Yes.
For you!
You're gone!
O din of this modest land! Oh, guess we're done.
Man, could you be any weaker?
Don't get cocky. Oh, Caprice, of innocent willpower that tries to shine! Photon! Oh, incandescent conquers going to annihilate the Valkyrie!
Oh, Silverlight.
Conceal roll!
Oh, disturbing power now!
Rest in peace.
Man, the Great War. I mean, leaving a gaping hole where a mountain used to be.
I still can't believe how much power the Aque must have had.
How could the humans fight beings that powerful and not get demolished? I just don't get it.
Indeed, the Great War may still hold secrets we haven't uncovered yet.
And I'll bet those secrets are hidden somewhere in this mountain.
Yeah, but the war's over now. It can't have anything to do with us, right?
I hope so, but...
I'll do my best.
This is the end for you! Oh, flickering blades!
Soaring bang!
Spread thy alluring snare and deliver your enemies unto me! Photon!
You're gone!
Oh, come, oh, Silverlight.
All right, who's next?
Blade of noble light, overpower even indestructible evil!
All right.
They know each other way too well. Let's eliminate them! Oh, din in this modest land!
All right.
Star blast! I'm okay! Oh, sharpened rage! Run through that which blocks our future!
Come to me. First aid. Oh, brilliant angels, grant us your favor.
Sacrifice
All right, who's next?
next?
That's what happens when I get serious.
This looks easy.
Don't get careless.
My priest of innocent waters! Sharpened rage! Run through that which blocks our future!
Oh, power that tries souls shine.
All right, who's
Judge.
next? That's what happens when I get serious. I'm not done yet.
Spread thy alluring snare and deliver my enemies unto me.
Angel ring.
Bleeding of the earth, sacrifice thy body to crush my enemies.
Angel ring.
You're gone. Higher havoc.
Oh, beating of
You're
the
gone.
earth, sacrifice thy body to crush my enemies.
Angel ring. Brilliant angels, grant us your favor.
Which blocks our future. Yeah, we're done.
Prepare to meet your doom.
You're dead! You're done!
Dividing edge!
The disturbing power now unleashed. Meet thy judgment as evil be-
That's what happens when I get serious. Man, could you be any weaker?
Don't get cocky. Silver light.
Feeding of the earth.
Lost. Repeat. Your tail?
So, you are aware that this place was the ground on which the Great War was fought.
Yeah, we heard from the old man here.
The Great War was sparked by a type of Blastia.
What?
This was not a Blastia that had been excavated. It had been constructed in the city of Temza using a new type of technology, the Blastia.
Blastia?
I've never heard of it. And if you say it was newly built...
I didn't think you could make a new Blastia.
The Hermes models were even more effective at converting air into energy. They were intended to revolutionize the technology of Blastia.
But something went wrong.
The Blastia using these Hermes-type formulas required massive quantities of air. The Airkrina began producing abnormal amounts of air in order to compensate.
That would mean the end, not just of humanity, but all life on this planet.
Just like we saw at Cave Mach and the Wiesent of Kados. Wouldn't like to see that happen everywhere.
The Aque realized the dangers of the Blastia before the humans, and they moved to destroy them.
Which created a conflict that grew until it eventually became the Great War.
So then the Aque fought against the humans to help the planet?
But why didn't they tell the humans how dangerous those Blastia were?
Neither side probably cared much if the other brought itself to ruin. There's never been any love lost between humans and Aque. Probably didn't talk much.
Or maybe there was another reason. But what does any of this have to do with you, Judy?
Temza fell to the flames of war, and the technology of the Blastia was believed lost.
Wait, you mean there are still Hermes models in operation?
Yes, at Rago's mansion, Emmett Hill, Gosferost, not to mention.
The Blastia on the Fiertia.
That new Blastia must have been a Blastia.
So then you've been destroying the Blastia in place of the Aque.
You could have mentioned that. Why didn't you say something? Were you gonna save the world all on your own? Are you...
What was that?
Baul!
Nan!
It looks like we found our mark.
You will not pass. You're a person, aren't you? How can you defend a monster?
Didn't you get the news? I said nobody lays a hand on one of our own.
We won't allow that. Not even from you, Nan.
We were having a conversation over here. Butt out!
I can't believe these guys. Such scallywags.
I don't usually like to get my clothes dirty, but...
Everyone!
Have the hunting blades added people to their list of targets?
Nobody who associates with monsters can rightly call themselves a person.
Carol, have you forgotten the credo of the hunting blades? Step aside.
Monsters are evil, and the hunting blades pursue that evil. But the Entelekea aren't evil. They were fighting to save the world.
Don't let them fool you with that credo nonsense. They're on a job. They're here for the Apatheia.
It seems you won't listen to reason. If you have no intention of moving...
You leave us no choice.
All monsters should be killed!
That's the rule of the hunting blades.
I don't care what you think of monsters. I will protect Baul, even if it costs me my life.
It's pretty stupid to think anything out of the ordinary is automatically evil.
Aiding monsters is punishable by death!
Hey, little girl, you're too young to be that stubborn.
Shut up! All right. Oh, now you've gone and done it! I'll blow you away!
Moonbeam!
Let's finish this!
Raptor Assault! Oh, brilliant angel! Moonbeam!
Damn it!
Maybe I can heal you.
Oh, din of this modest land.
You're gone!
Come on,
All right.
Nurse! Is that the best you can do?
You're gone!
Oh, power that tries soul shine! Oh, din of this modest time!
You're gone!
Holy power, come to me! Nurse!
Sharpen the hook. Oh, din of this modest land.
You're gone!
Crescent Moonblade! Moonbeam! Silver Light! Angel Ring! New Moonblade! Moonbeam! First aid!
You're gone! You're gone!
Moonbeam! Oh, brilliant angels, grant us your favor!
You're pretty good!
cut him down.
Stone Blast! Nurse! Moonbeam!
Come on, Win.
Hammer! I don't want to lose.
I'll fight anybody who lays a hand on my people.
Nan, I'm sorry.
I heard stories of a Cridian town, but I never knew where it was.
Me too. Didn't expect it to be on Mount Temza.
They must really value their privacy to build a whole town on a mountain.
Is there something they don't like doing in front of other folk?
Cridians are a secretive lot, to be sure.